Spurs. We are getting ready. We are 2-4 in the regular season against the 2-4 Sacramento Kings. So let's go away. We're on a 2-game winning streak. So we're gonna see how it plays out. Let me go ahead and we got rid of some GM. Obviously, this is in my GM mode, you guys. So we're gonna get this Let's Play going here in a little bit. So we're gonna have to have a good game against DeMarcus Cousins. So let's go ahead and get this game underway here in Sacramento.
Hello and welcome everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Sacramento Kings. And guys, for the Kings, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. Can we talk about Kawhi Leonard, guys?
Sure.
He's become one of only very few players ever to win a Defensive Player of the Year and a Finals MVP. And he just keeps on getting better, Kenny.
His ability to guard multiple positions. His length can bar the point guards. His strength and size can bar the power forwards. I mean, this guy does it all. He can ball hawk, and he's patient. You know, as the San Antonio Spurs are as a team, very patient and very diligent.
And he's the best perimeter defender in the league since Ron Artest.
Thanks for joining us. We're going courtside to Kevin Harlan.
Greetings, everyone, from Sacramento, here in the capital of California. And the Spurs looking for a positive start here on their road trip. Clark, Darren Collison still injured. They're counting the days until he returns.
Well, with him being sidelined, it's going to take some creative work by this coaching staff to keep the ship afloat. I mean, they just can't roll the ball out there and let him play. Not without him. They've got to make some significant adjustments.
And I like it or not, you know, they'll need their
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the 7th game of the San Antonio Spurs Season 1 Let's Play here in NBA 2K16. We are 4-2 after putting back a 2-game winning streak and a nail-biter against the Washington Wizards. But this game is huge. Obviously, Sacramento trying to build momentum. San Antonio trying to maintain it. And the Kings are going to win the tip-off here early on. So we got Rudy Gay,
Kawhi Leonard is out there with
DeMarcus Aldridge, Rajon Rondo. So here we go, guys.
What to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Oh,
you look at him physically,
Rondo trying to go down the court.
The small forward spot, nothing holding him back.
All right, we can't afford to give up turnovers.
Has that solid frame, unbelievable athletic ability with the
Rondo
speed to go with that for a player of his height. He is a true talent.
Here's Aldridge after Rajon Rondo's bucket.
What the world? Now we got out to a lazy start in the last game.
Kings moving the ball around. Duncan with the block.
Duncan with the block there.
Here's Aldridge, and it is
LaMarcus Aldridge with the easy dunk there, ladies and gentlemen.
A little disorganized
after a block from Tim Duncan.
2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Cousins with another miss.
Nice.
You know, the
I
right
saw the opportunity.
To fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Green kicks to Aldridge. Shot on the wing. That's his second shot.
Aldridge with the jump shot.
He's 2 for 2.
Aldridge has had a couple of nice games lately for the San Antonio Spurs.
The pass to Bellinelli.
Bellinelli, who used to be a Spur.
Screen on Green. That's a 2 from Bellinelli. That one wide left.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard with the thunderous jam. And the Spurs are off running here in the first quarter.
He's in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed. He still maintains his body control.
Now here's Cousins. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Golden State.
You know, he's been off his game.
And the Spurs,
just a bit.
the block there.
Get a whole lot to go so far.
Parker passes to Green. Duncan left side. Back to Green. Launches a three. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
Danny Green with the 3 ball.
Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. The Kings were off to a hot start last year, but things certainly fell apart midway.
Kawhi Leonard with the lay-in.
Firing of their coach, Mike Malone.
Yeah, really, that firing came out of nowhere to the fans and the players. And
12-4. San Antonio on a 12-0 run.
Leading his team to good basketball.
Manu Ginobili's checked in for Daniel Green. Rondo dishes to Gay. To the wing on the left. Outside.
Bellinelli finally got a good look.
Is good.
They needed that. They were falling behind here early in this game.
And, you know, we'll never really know the full details of why Malone was fired, but the effect it had on the team was easy to see. Kings really tailspinned out of control afterward.
Duncan kicks to Aldridge. Played in with
Aldridge, nice put up.
Aldridge has got 6.
Tim Duncan, even in advanced years, showing you that great vision and still getting it done. Nice pass.
Rudy Gay on the wing.
Trying to shut DeMarcus Cousins down.
1:35 left here in the opening quarter. And that one is
Come on, guys.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas.
Spurs. Tony Parker with the 3.
You know, the Kings, I think, will look back and realize they made a dubious decision the way they handled that coaching change. I mean, lucky for them, they were able to right things, so to speak, by landing George Karl later on. Clearly one of the better coaches in NBA history.
What a quarter by San Antonio.
For a different look here. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Cousins. Kufis comes in for Quincy Acey. Caspi, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And Caron Butler subbed in for Bellinelli. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David West, he's checked in for Duncan.
Oh, that's...
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mills in for Tony
Rondo fighting, scrapping, gets the shot off.
To make it 3. That'll put Rajon Rondo on the line. It's going to be on David West. Let's look at the energy stats.
Final minute here in the first quarter.
Going for the Spurs.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really
That's like the first miss I've had the entire quarter.
The Kings trail by 5. Ahead. Caspi with the bucket.
All right, Sacramento coming back here. We cannot allow it, you guys.
That's excellent teamwork.
Ginobili the pass to Dion. Back to Ginobili. Butler with the
Oh, nice play by Butler.
Rondo with it. He has 5. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and it's Butler missing.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way.
Patty Mills puts it up.
That shot. Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Outside Rondo with 1 on the clock, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter.
What a first quarter by the San Antonio Spurs. We put it together early here. At the end of the first quarter, the Spurs were up 19-14. Going into the second quarter here in Sacramento.
And a chance to hear from Tony Parker, who said he lives for the challenge of continuing to improve.
I always try to improve and get better, and Pop always challenged me. He came to me and he said, you know, good players, they can have a great season, but the great players, they have many great seasons. So he said, what you want to be?
And in Tony Parker's case, great is what he wanted to be and has been.
Second quarter getting underway after we shot very well from the field in the first quarter.
You got to be able to.
Just got to keep putting the pressure up.
And also give the confidence, and that's what's happened with Tony
Rondo,
Parker. When he first came on the scene, it was not a cakewalk.
Oh, almost.
His struggles, and now,
oh, that was the ill-advised pass. I got a little bit too confident on that.
And the first quarter is in the books.
All right, we can't give this game away. We had a strong first quarter. They kind of came back a little bit at the end there. Come on, guys. Need some separation here.
Shooters begin to start looking for the shot blockers, and it does intimidate them.
Caspi is out there with
all right, failed opportunity there.
Then there's Bellinelli, and it's Rondo in at the point.
Nice block.
Five in the game for
Aldridge.
And Diaw kicks to Leonard, and he will.
Kawhi Leonard with the jump shot there.
Right through off the back iron.
And former coach of the year George Karl.
So this is the 7th game of the NBA season. Season 1, let's play with the San Antonio Spurs.
To kind of stabilize their coaching situation.
And a defense again. Oh, no, beautiful pass. Kawhi Leonard with the jam.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper.
I gotta see that.
I tell you what, they are not backing.
Nice jam by Kawhi Leonard. And the Spurs back up by 7.
To get a guy like Carl, Greg, on their bench, as you mentioned. He's just been a winner, Clark, his entire career.
Well, he's climbing the ladder in the all-time wins category as a coach, and also in the.
And we're going to go ahead and call a timeout. We cannot allow DeMarcus Cousins to get anything going in this game. We're going to try to keep him from doing anything, you guys. And I just want to thank everybody who's joining, watching the live stream here on the PlayStation 4 and on YouTube. So.
Here's Parker. They get it again. A second chance effort. And the rejection by Cousins. Aldridge kicks to Green. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Parker against Rondo. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Kicks it out to Leonard. Parker up top.
We're getting rebounds.
On the wing. Outside, Green.
All right, take it back out.
Outside, Aldridge. 5 on the clock. It's Parker outside. Parker
all right.
with another miss.
Terrible. I mean, that was a terrible execution on my part. So Tony Parker won. Oh, Rudy Gay open for 3, and they got it. And they're back within 2. So guys, if you just joined me here in the second quarter.
No question, G.A. Rudy Gay is one of those guys who has always put up great numbers, but in 9 seasons he's been in the league.
We had a struggling the first part of the quarter, but we went on a tear pace and we scored basically 14 unanswered. DeMarcus Cousins can't nail the shot.
And he hasn't up to this point. So, yeah, he's had his moments of inconsistency.
Kawhi Leonard bouncing it off the backboard. Goes to the free throw line.
There as to why he hasn't been more consistent when it comes to the postseason.
Big group
Spurs retain their lead by 5 now. Here in the second quarter.
Butler, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And McLemore subbed in for Bellinelli. Then for the Spurs. David West, he's checked in for Aldridge. Ginobili comes in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. Here's McLemore. Duncan with the block.
What a block by Tim Duncan.
Leonard on the wing. Lets it go with a 3.
Oh, it rimmed out. Kawhi had an open look.
And you know, back to Rudy Gay, he's a tremendous all-around talent. Physically, instinctively, skill-wise, he's got it all. Except that consistent winning touch.
That
remains
ball out here. Ginobili lays it up. Back ahead by 7. We're pulling away a little bit.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are
Rondo
just
gets so we're shooting 12 for 20. They're shooting 10 and 25. If I read that right, I might have been a little bit off.
By far the most in his career.
David West brings it home with a thunderous dunk.
Very well could have been the next step toward getting those wins.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on.
Boy, Duncan has just been a...
And here comes Leonard leading the fast break.
Ginobili could not finish it. God, man. I don't know.
Pass to Koufos. Butler on the wing. And David West gets the whistle that time.
Well, that was a terrible foul on my part, but
maybe you don't sit him at this point, but
so a couple guys will sit down here.
To not pick up another before half.
Sacramento making a switch here. Caspi's checked in. Cauley Stein with it. West is there.
Oh, Mills with the steal.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. And it's
Anderson left-handed layup there. San Antonio up by 9 here with less than 15 seconds left here in the second quarter. And the Kings are just trying to get the last shot here.
They have got to do better.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Oh, off the front of the rim. 32-23 at the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Here in Sacramento, the 4-2 San Antonio Spurs up by 9 going into the second half.
That demonstrates a lot of the evolution of this team. As a veteran of this group, can you tell us a bit about the concepts that have helped this cohesion?
You know, we've developed some good habits, creating an identity, but we've just got to continue to try to make the right play every single time, and then the game will speak for itself.
David, thank you. Guys, Coach would point directly to this guy as to what this team is all about.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. He put last game's performance behind him, doing some nice work in the opening period tonight. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
You know what, Ernie? I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
And over to Kenny now. Your take on the Kings.
Well, the way I see it, they're losing this game because they're being out-rebounded. You can't give up this kind of differential and expect to remain competitive. So what do? You commit more guys to the glass, guards included. You make it a priority that if you do ultimately lose this game, it's not because you didn't rebound.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
And the third quarter.
All right, guys, here we go with the third quarter. So looking at the stats, over 50% shooting field goal wise.
No doubt, they'd like to see that.
8 blocks in this game. Tim Duncan has been big. He just hasn't really put nothing in the bucket, but Tim Duncan just. Oh, there we go. Look at Tim right there, penetrating the lane.
Lost 4 games in a row twice last year. Over the last decade,
so here we go.
Kevin, they had only lost 4 games in a row twice. Unbelievable.
Our second half of basketball and presented by
DeMarcus Cousins trying to get his team up going here because it's been a tough game. Blocking foul on AC there.
And it's Duncan in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough.
So it's been a dominating game for me here. We just kind of finished it, you guys.
Now here is Aldridge. He has 6. Inside. And
Danny Green in the paint. Duncan's got Cousins out.
And you look at the Spurs and how they avoid losing streaks. I mean,
out of the paint.
Losing 4 in a row wouldn't be such a big deal. It's only a big deal for the Spurs because they're so consistent year in and year out.
Now here's Cousins. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. Buries it down low.
Timeout by Pop.
Cousins has got 4 points this quarter.
DeMarcus Cousins being big right now, trying to keep the team alive here in Sacramento from going from 2 and 5.
There's a big reason they rarely
man, he posted Tim Duncan. Well, remember last game, if you guys didn't join me, Al Jefferson over there, or one of the other games, Al Jefferson tried to post up Tim Duncan all game long, and it ended up burning him.
Aldridge dishes to Leonard.
Oh, beautiful ball movement by the Spurs there. And I think it was against the Bobcats. Oh no, I'm sorry, Bobcats. Wrong team. Against the Charlotte Hornets, and we were just dominating them offensively and defensively. So Kawhi Leonard going to take a quick break. Ginobili going to come in. We are leading by 11, 38-27. With 3:30 left here in.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Gay.
Oh, Rudy Gay couldn't get it up. So we got to run it. This game's still going.
Sacramento didn't have a free-flowing offense, and they wanted to get up and down, and it showed in their play transitioning from stagnant.
All right, so we have the ability here. We're up by 10. Oh, I lost the ball.
We saw that last year. They have no problem creating with clear movement versus ball movement, which is something which
Marco Bellinelli, a former Spur.
It is, and Kevin, they were dead last in the league in terms of catch.
Marcus Cousins going to try. Oh, what a hard foul
Catch and shoot field goal percentage. So
by Aldridge on that play.
Can't be any surprise to you that Tim Duncan, folks, last year became the leading rebounder of all active players, passed up Kevin Garnett for that honorable distinction.
Oh, and Duncan fouls Cousins that time. All right, so they're playing a little bit more aggressive now. Missed by Cousins.
He really positions himself well for those rebounds, but what seems to separate him is his quiet toughness. He'll never back down.
Yeah, it's hard. You know, he's not a guy that's going to yell or.
Oh, Danny Green puts it in a poor defensive return by the Kings there. Gave San Antonio a wide open dunk.
Following the bucket by the Spurs.
Watch the big man.
A floater. It's hauled in by
Oh, nothing there. Oh.
In the rebound differential, one more reason why.
Oh, Parker.
Yeah, double-digit advantage.
Beautiful ball movement here in the third quarter by the Spurs.
Played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Rondo following the score by Tony Parker. Cousins with a screen on Ginobili. And Bellinelli kicks to AC.
Oh, nothing there.
And they're running on up the court.
Oh, Parker with the layup.
7 points for
and really keeping the ball.
And we're pulling away, you guys.
The last 5 trips they've had.
And Sacramento calls a timeout.
Pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is.
They just haven't been able to stop me here in this quarter.
Down low. That's unacceptable.
They're missing shots. They're turning the ball over.
3 minutes gone now, and David West gets the whistle that time.
Another foul. I mean, wow, that's a 14th foul. I thought he was going to shoot it. That's why he jumped and he just leaned in. I'm surprised they didn't try to shoot the ball to try to get a shot off to go to the line.
San Antonio on defense. 14 points, their largest.
Oh, blocky foul, and that will put them on the free throw line now.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but
wow.
They were a little bit fortunate to have
he nearly airballed the free throw.
Yeah, they got that second chance by
and he misses it bad. So here comes the second unit of the Spurs.
Now here's Anderson. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Matt.
Oh, that was a terrible miss.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Oh, turnover. But good job by David West to come up with the block or strip.
In the NBA and has done so much for this team. Easily one of the best coaches in the history of our league.
Here's Butler. Dishes it to Casper. Great use of the pick to create room for the jump.
All right, so 11-point ball game. So here comes Patty Mills. Oh, I threw the ball right to him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control.
Oh man, David West got blocked on that play.
Here's McLemore. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And Greg, you know, for Popovich being with the Spurs for so long, since 1996, Clark.
All right, so we're missing shots a little bit here.
In all of sports right now.
Amazing, Kevin, and he's done it through winning. I mean, the third fastest coach ever to get to 1,000 wins. You compare his numbers with any coach in any sport.
All right, 35 seconds left here.
And San Antonio has possession following Caron Butler's three-point attempt.
DL.
Fellas, you look at Boris Diaw and say,
went for the three and he got fouled.
Better shape, but he uses every bit of that significant backside of his to his advantage.
Oh, that's terrible.
Or around him, so he's making good use of the extra LBs.
Getting back to Diaw, he has a sneaky quick first step.
All right.
You think he won't or can't blow by you?
Got it.
Suddenly,
2 or 3.
You know,
not bad.
Greg, you're stuck to his hip as he's taking it to the rack for a and one.
You know, he's a bit like Foreman, and I'm not talking about his body type.
Or the grill.
Yeah, you know, Diaw plays with you a little bit, puts that body on you, lulls you to sleep, then wham, shows you up in the worst way. And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch.
Oh, man, Simmons could not get the shot off.
They've actually done a great job on the board.
Oh man, challenged the shot and he didn't get it. So guys, we are going to the fourth quarter, 6-33 over the Sacramento Kings.
13. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth.
All right, guys. We've executed pretty good all game. We just got to finish it off. 5 minutes left here in the 7th game of the NBA season for the San Antonio Spurs.
Then it's Quincy Ace and it's Cousins in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
All right.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
There's Parker with the 3. Good. And
Parker with the 3.
Aldridge has got
Tony Parker shooting better. Of course, he's had a couple easy layups.
Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference.
Oh, what a block! But Cousins there for the rebound.
Individual play at the other end. He got a great read of where that
Rudy Gay almost had a thunderous dunk.
The first guy to it and get the putback.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Pass to Aldridge.
Oh.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
Nice layup by Aldridge from the top of the key.
And let's get
he outdrove DeMarcus Cousins on that play there. Timeout Sacramento.
Outstanding. Closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I
so
got
far
a
so
chance
good,
to
you
hear
guys.
what George Karl was saying to the team. He was intent on running the offense through DeMarcus Cousins. Coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect to see them going to him constantly. With the minutes
DeMarcus Cousins keeping the pressure up, but I mean they gotta get some stops here.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's Parker following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh, Duncan, you should have stopped, dude.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Gay kicks to Cousins. Rondo passes to Gay. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Aldridge. Cousins, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
We stole the ball, and they stole it right back.
A steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, created havoc out there.
4 on the shot clock. Leonard, that's for 2, and that comes
Kawhi Leonard, jump shot. We're back to 14,
Duncan's
you guys.
got 3 assists in the game. The Kings trail by 14.
Kawhi Leonard, look at 16 points in this ball game.
Kicks to Cousins. He dishes it to AC. He hits it from 9.
San Antonio going to call a timeout.
Tight that time, fellas. That was a good time to call a timeout.
AC trying to help Cousins get rolling here because Rondo and these guys are just struggling trying to put points up on the board against the San Antonio defense.
And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging
So
their
it's
bodies,
been a tough ball game.
their minds and getting that strategy down to close out
Aldridge.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris.
Man, we shot 63% from the field, 39% for the Sacramento Kings. Nice ball movement by AC and Cousins.
All right, Doris, thanks.
They're trying to keep the pressure on.
From that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Oh, Duncan. AC challenged the shot.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah, you know, but
10-point game, Sacramento. Sacramento putting the defense, trying to shut down San Antonio. But we got 145 left in this ball game.
Duncan outside. Spurs passing it around. Green dishes to Leonard. Deflects the pass. Rondo with the steal.
Oh, get back, get back, get back.
And the call will be against Tony Parker.
Tony Parker gets the foul to stop the momentum.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They trail by
All right,
10.
you guys.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth.
Rudy Gay
Gay
can't hit the jump shot to put this game within 8 points.
Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag.
And it's Duncan penetrating. Leonard with no one around.
Kawhi Leonard with the 3 from downtown. San Antonio back up by 13.
He could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Kicks the Cousins. It's
Duncan with the pick.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard with the block.
A double-digit victory for the Spurs.
But Parker with the jump shot.
Great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight, Clark, they had both.
They sure did. I mean, the ball was moving and guys were knocking down shots.
The final minute here in Sacramento.
On the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And at key points in this game, they stayed committed to their brand of basketball.
And Kawhi Leonard got fouled by Rondo there.
This 3-game season series against the Kings.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case.
What a game by the Spurs. Their 3rd straight win in the regular season. 17-point lead. We played great the last 2 games, you guys.
On the floor for the Kings. Out to the right wing. Pass to McLemore. Can they get it? The shot will not go. So the Spurs will take
Simmons with the breakaway.
Moving it up.
Kawhi Leonard with the jam.
That one will seal the deal there.
Big game by Kawhi Leonard, especially in the last minute or so in this game. 19-point lead by the San Antonio Spurs. It has just been a onslaught by the Spurs. It's alright. Give them an easy shot. We got this. The game is basically a wrap, ladies and gentlemen.
Acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
And here is Curry.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We win the 7th game of the season against the Sacramento Kings. What a game by Kawhi Leonard, LaMarcus Aldridge, 64-47. What a game.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris.
What a game by the Spurs all around.
David, what is it you like about the way this team is playing right now?
You know, we're just defending. I think we're playing together, making extra pass. Every NBA game is a different challenge, so again, we just got to come ready to compete. You know, guys are taking pride in their preparation.
David, thank you as always, guys. What a culture they've established here.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard. He made all the key plays every step of the way. They depend on him to deliver these sorts of performances, and he helped carry his team tonight. What are your thoughts, Kenny?
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
Well, guys, that was a great game. We did commit a few turnovers. It was not the best overall game, but it was better than us. DeMarcus Cousins only had 15 points, but we kept them from anybody else from beating us. So when we look at it, you look at, obviously Kawhi Leonard was the huge playmaker in this game, but did what he had to do. Tony Parker had a big second half. Marcus Aldridge as well had an incredible game. Danny Green had 7 assists. David West 2 points. That's kind of a huge deal. So you see Kawhi Leonard 23, Tony Parker 12, Marcus Aldridge 10, Danny Green 7. Everybody else had 2 points. Nobody only shot a couple. Duncan with 4 blocks and 10 rebounds. So Tim Duncan quietly, 4 assists as well, played a huge role in this game. So it's not all about ball hog. It's you had Aldridge who put it in his deal. Duncan with the defense basically in this game to shut them down. At 2 point only came in with a little drive through the gap in the beginning of I think it was the fourth quarter, the third or fourth quarter. So it was a good game. We got to eliminate the turnovers, obviously, because looking at our turnovers, I count 9 turnovers. We got to eliminate that if we're going to keep our season alive. Where we go to 5-2. So let's go ahead and just look at the overall deal. We shot 61% out of the entire game. We didn't take a lot of threes in this game. Of course, obviously, we were up front the whole game. We played very well, you guys. So it was a very good game. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Game 7 matchup of the San Antonio Spurs Let's Play here in NBA 2K16 Season 1. Stay tuned to game number 8 coming up soon. If you guys on YouTube watch this video, please hit that like button and leave your comments below. And please subscribe to me, Hot Evolution. And I can release more San Antonio Spurs in NBA 2K16 on all you guys here on PlayStation 4 who are watching it as well, live stream and on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching the game. If you guys want to face me in NBA 2K16 in an online match or lobby, however we want to do this, send me a game invite. Send me a message that you guys want to face me, and win or lose, let's have a great time playing. Maybe we could live stream a game, an online game. It's up to you guys. Until then, I'll see you guys for Game 8 of the NBA 2K16 Let's Play with the San Antonio Spurs. I'm HOWTONEVOLUTION, and I'll see you guys later. Later, guys.